think it's 7 already.
Yes, we are starting now. We are starting now. So, Mr. Monday, please, you can start now. Thank you.
All right, sir. So good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
So I love it. Isaiah is practical, so you have to be practical with your voice and response too. So my name is Azuka Monday Ekene. By profession, I'm an accountant. ACA in view. I have my FMCA, which means I'm a financial modeling and valuation analyst. And again, I'm a product of Polybadan, and also Lautech. I have my HND in Polybadan. I also have my BSc in Lautech. So that's just a brief introduction about me. Tonight I'll be taking you into some aspect in Excel, basic Excel. So please, I know we have some people that already know Excel in our midst. Can we just act like a beginner so that others can also learn too? I will be very, very, very simple and details with my explanation. And again, where you think you need some clarification, you can just ask me after the lecture. And that's just it. So let's dip into it. Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet, that is developed by Microsoft himself. Because a spreadsheet developed by Google is called Google Spreadsheet, while that developed by Microsoft himself is called Microsoft Excel. So it is used to analyze, it is used to organize data, and also to visualize data too. So it is widely used for calculation. Me personally, I love using Excel for calculation. So let me just give you some history on how I developed a passion for Excel. So after my ND days in Polybadan there, so instead of me to do all this sign out of a thing, I didn't, because I have an interview that fifth day. So I couldn't allow them to pour water on me, not to write marker on my clothes, because I have interview that day. So the interview was along this area in Challenge, Adeoyo. Yes, along Adeoyo, going to the hospital. So I left Polybadan, heading to the place. So when I got there, they said, okay, I'll be working as their secretary, kind of that and all. So they gave me a computer system that okay, I should design this invoice, which I did because I have some little knowledge about Microsoft Word and so those drawings. So I did the invoice. So the next stage was for me to add some figures, and it will give me the result. So while adding those figures, like 2 plus 3, like 5 times 3, so I was literally typing those figures in the cell and using my calculator to do the result. So when the guy came and for supervision, he said, "What am I doing?" I said, "I'm doing a calculation." He said, "Why?" So I'm supposed to use Excel to do the calculation. That was how I didn't get the job. I didn't get that job. I passed where the other interview was very good. The other things was very, but when it comes to using Excel for my calculation, I couldn't get the job. So they just said, okay, we'll get back to you. That was when I said we'll get back to you. That was my first time of hearing that word initially. So joining to 20, that was 2012. So joining to 2014 after my HND. Okay, no, not that was even 2012 too. So I didn't later got that job. So I went for my 1 year IT, University of Ibadan, internal audit department. So my unit is cash and reconciliation because I know I studied accounting. I can also be in bursary, but I choose to be in the audit department. So one of my boss then, I thought he didn't like me. Huh? So say he didn't like me too because he was trying to punish me because I do, there was a lady in the office that were colleagues. So the man was like, okay, oh Nishani, what are you doing in my office? He just gave me this file, admin file of all the old stuff in UI, both teaching and not teaching staff that I should be, begin their information in Microsoft Excel. It will come for supervision. So that was how I started my original journey in Microsoft Excel. That was 2012. So I started keying in every single details of stuff in UI, both teaching and not teaching. I think the most popular staff department was work and maintenance. They are very, very, very much. So I started keying in those figures. So, but I didn't use it for calculation. What I just use it for is for data entry, which is also good because you need to know how to use Excel before you can even know how to use it for data entry. So that was how my journey in Excel began. So as time goes on, so I fall in love with using Excel. Started seeing some mentors who helping me out. If I have some issue to go to them. Started training myself too by paying for this kind of class that you guys are doing presently. I also use Google, and also Google cannot give everything, but you need a one-on-one mentorship. So that's how my journey of Excel come into play. And yeah, I'm teaching it to fellow scholars that we have in this group. So that's just the beginning. So let's venture into Excel, the purpose. And the purpose of Excel, number one, is to create and to format and also to manipulate data efficiently. So we use Microsoft Excel to create data. We also use it to format those data too, because you may get some data and that data might not come in a good format. So Microsoft Excel will help you to organize it. It will make it will you in fact it will help you to structure it very well, and then apply some filter, apply some color, apply some just to make it beautiful. Then you also manipulate that data to give to make to manipulate those data efficiently. The second one is to it provide advanced calculations. Yes, advanced calculation. When it comes to Excel, it is Excel that you will see this kind of calculation that's okay. If 2 plus 2 equals an even number, return 0. If not, return the actual amount. So you can even use Excel to make some command. A graph. So if cell A and cell B equals to 10, return, you can use alphabet, return good. If not, which is if it's false, return bad. A graph. So that's how you use it to do some advanced calculation too, like pivots. Yes, like analysis, you analyze using pivot too. You use your if command, you use your sum command. You also use some different kind of commands on Excel. You manipulate data using Excel. And lastly, you can use it to visualize your data. So what does that mean? So for those interested in data dashboard, so you can use your Excel to visualize your data. So you use to visualize the data. You copy out what do you call it? You create a pie chart, you create a bar chart, you create a line chart. So histogram using the information that you've processed. So you use those after those information, use it to know to process your data that you've made. So I'm coming. Please give me just 1 minute. Just to make it more easy for my students coming. Come in. So are you still seeing Isaac? Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes, we are
Okay.
still.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. 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 Mhm. So I just want to summarize what I just said. So this is what I was thinking about. So you use your Excel to create and also to format and manipulate data efficiently. You also use it for advanced calculation and generate reports. Yes, I'm currently doing a report now for my own company as an accountant. After using my using Excel too, you also use to visualize your data. So using charts, using graph, and also using dashboards. You can see all those ones here under insert, but we'll get them. So the last one, which is the common use of Excel. So common uses Excel.
Sorry, sir. Mr. Monday, sorry for coming in.
Okay. Okay.
What you have been saying so far, I can't see it on my screen. I don't know. Maybe you are sharing your screen. I don't see. Like, I mean, the slide. It is only the Excel
No,
that
I'm not
I'm
sharing
seeing
slide.
through my
I'm
system
not
here.
sharing slide. I'm not sharing
Okay, okay,
slide.
okay, 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 okay.
I'm just sharing
Okay, okay.
Excel
Thank you.
alone.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not sharing
okay,
slide.
okay,
I'm sharing Excel.
okay.
Okay. So so the common use of Excel. Number one, it is used for finances. You use it for budgeting, forecasting, and for financial modeling. So most people into financial analysis, most accountants, so they use this as a tools for budgeting, as a tools for forecasting. When you forecast now, you're trying to make some budget too. So in budgeting, you do forecasting, and also to write models too, like a business model. So they basically use you can't use code. You can't use your website code, your Python and the rest to prepare a financial model. You definitely use Microsoft Excel to do that. So the next one is for personal for personal, yes, you can use it for personal, which means that well, me personally, I have an Excel sheet that I use to track my expenses. I also use it to schedule my personal investments. So maybe okay Monday need to invest in this kind of investment. I'll write it down using Excel. So I also use to split my salary. Okay, this salary, this aspect is going to this aspect. This aspect. So using, instead of me using Barrow and book to do that, my Excel do that automatically. No, printing my bank statement, analyzing my bank statement, and trying to know which aspect I spent money on. That's why most of the time I don't like to do cash payment. So I like to do transfer, so that at the end of the day, in my description, I will write out what I use that money to do before I made a transfer. This on the descriptions before transfer, so that by the time I'm analyzing my bank statement using Microsoft Excel, I will able to classify them into the right place. So the next one is for businesses. So many businesses like FMCG business, fast consuming goods, all those people that these Yale people, this Yale company, they call them FMCG because they produce all this food that you consume. They call it fast consuming goods. So these people in charge of these people producing Indomie to Golden Penny, they call them FMCG kind of company. So they use inventory to track their production process. So most of them that are not really advanced, they make use of Excel. But the people that are still advanced, they use this EPR, to track all this kind of their line, or let me say their chain of productions. So you can also use it for for performance analysis. I'm talking in terms of accounting now. So I don't know, maybe you have some accountant in the group chat. So they also use it for project tracking too. I think there's one project they call it grant style tracking. So it showed them that, okay, when we want to start a project now, okay, at day 1 to day 4, this is what we must have achieved. Okay, from day 5 to day 6, this is what we want to achieve. From day 7 to day 10, this is what we want to achieve. So they use Excel to checkmate what they have achieved. You get the point now. So that's how powerful Excel is to the users. So I don't think Excel is just like normal. What is it for? So I will close this Excel sheet now. I don't know, maybe you will see it, but I just, so if you are in your if you are on your laptop, there only you have laptop, just go to your start button and press Microsoft Excel. It will open for you. So once it open, so what you will see when you open it is what we'll call, I'm now into Excel interface now. Once you go to your start button and you type Excel, EXCEL, and you press enter, the thing that pop up for you is what we call a workbook. So I want to believe that everyone has this or have seen this before. If you have not seen this, please let me know. Hello.
We've seen it before, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, you've seen this.
You can move on, sir.
Good. So this, what you are seeing here is what we'll call workbook. Workbook. What you are seeing is what we'll call workbook. So for it's an a file. Hello. Okay,
we can hear
now
you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Okay, good. So a file in Excel that contain one or more worksheets is what we call a workbook. A file in an Excel that contains one or more worksheets or sheet is what we call a workbook. I will tell you what a sheet means now. You can see my console, right? So I drag my cursor now. The sheet that we have now is what we call sheet 1. Sheet 1. So there's a button beside it. If you click on that button, it will create another sheet for you and name it sheet 2. For example, now I've clicked on it now, so it has create another sheet for me called sheet 2. You can create another sheet again, sheet 3. Are you there? So I think there is a delay in the conversation. So we have sheet 1 where I've typed all these things. We have sheet 2 and also have sheet 3. You understand? So this is what a workbook is a file of Excel that contains one or more sheets. So just like you have in your computer now, you have a folder and maybe a music folder or a picture folder. That folder now is what we call a workbook. If you are talking in terms of Excel, it's what we call a workbook. Then those pictures in it is what we call sheet. So we have different sheets in a workbook. I hope I'm clear with my definition of workbook and a sheet.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you can also work on this one. So maybe you are tired, you don't want to work on this one, so you just move to the next sheet. Okay, let me start working on this one too. Or you go to the next another sheet. Okay, you start working on this one too. You click close again. You can create as many sheets as you like. You understand? And this is a default name. This is a default name for this sheet, you can choose to edit that name. Like you right click and you rename it. You can rename to anything, maybe lesson one, and come here to right click, rename it to, okay, lesson 2. You understand? So that's how you rename them. So you can choose to play on all these things. Okay, you want to change the color, you don't like the default color that Microsoft uses, which is white. You can change it. Okay, I want to use blue. So you go to lesson 2. You can just change the color to, okay, I want the color to be, okay, I want it to be brown. So you go to this one too. I want it to be red. That's how you change colors. You can see on each sheet, on each sheet. Now, another trick here again is that I want to edit what I have here, but I still want to maintain the information I have here in another sheet, maybe in lesson 2 sheet. I don't need to copy everything like this and do that. Remember, we are still working on sheet. I can just come here and right click and move. I click on move or copy, and I create a copy. I click on create the copy and I press OK. Now it has replicated what I have in lesson 1. It has replicated it in this lesson 1. That's why you see lesson 1 open and close parentheses 2. So you can just edit it. Okay, let me make this one lesson 4. Okay, we have lesson 4, but let me see if it will accept, because I don't put gap on it in between them. So
Sorry
it will
to
accept it.
cut in. I can't see anything on my screen. I'm seeing your picture. That's all. Okay, now I can see it. Thank you.
Please, who has had that language? Hello?
We have it now. I think it's network transmission. So we have it now. You can continue. You can continue, please.
Okay, do you understand how I duplicate this sheet?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
No,
No, we didn't see it, or I didn't see it.
Okay.
I didn't see it. So I think it's a network. I probably didn't see it too.
Okay. Let me do it again. So you click on lesson 1. You click on the lesson 1 and you right click. Once you right click, it will bring out some options: insert, delete, rename, move or copy, view code, project sheets, tabs, hide. So I click on move or copy and I check the create a copy, because I want the copy of that sheet. I want to retain it. You grab. So I can choose to place it before or after. I have different sheets that are open. I have sheet 1, I have lesson 4, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4. I can decide to put it at the end of lesson 4, sheet 4 rather. So I click on move to the end. I check the create a copy and I click OK. It will recreate it here. And this is it. Lesson 1, close and open bracket 2. Do you see that?
Yes.
Good. Do you understand now? Do you understand now? Hello?
Hello, good evening, sir. Sorry, I didn't get what you were
Which is
saying.
clear, ma.
We are with you, sir.
We are with you.
That's something about this. Please, I want 100% concentration. That's one thing about the exam. You just have to be. It's not something you can just learn why around. You have to look at the screen, look at everything. It's purely practical. It is purely practical. What I just teach you just how to create an exam. So now let me delete let me delete the rest of shit I have here. Don't worry, we'll still get to that pattern. So now we are left with a sheet. Are you there?
Yes.
Log in with my phone.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Good. Please give me just 1 minute. I need to log in with my phone so that I can see what you guys are saying too. Mr. Ima, please, I want you to accept my. I will be logging with my.
I will do that. I will do that. I'm waiting.
Yeah, okay. I'm using. Let me use another account to enter. Okay. Let me use Arise. Please hold on, please. I want to get feedback from my. I like to get feedback from my audience. So, I'm requesting, sir. Okay. Okay. I think I'm in now. Okay. Now, the lesson I want to teach you now is how I teach you what a workbook is and what a sheet is. Okay. I said a workbook is more like a folder that comprises different kind of sheet. So any folder or any workbook that has a sheet is what we'll call a workbook. So in each workbook we have sheets, many sheets. Well, by default, this sheet to lesson 1. So now I'm not telling you that you can duplicate this sheet. Maybe I want to maintain the information on this lesson 1. I want to maintain it in another sheet. So what I will do is I will click on lesson 1. I will right click. Then I will click on move or copy. Okay. If you have a laptop with you, then you can start practicing what I'm telling you. So click on move or copy. Once you click on it, it will bring out some command like, let's say, a navigating gap. So you click on create a copy. If you do not click on create a copy, it will not duplicate that sheet for you. So you have to click on create a copy. Then you can move it to where you want to move it to. Then you press OK. And that is how you will recreate your sheet. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Good.
yes.
Good. So I also teach you how to rename this sheet. What you also have to do is just place your cursor on that lesson 1 or maybe sheet and right click. Then you can see each command: insert, delete, rename, copy. So for a start, you'll be making use of this insert, delete. In fact, you don't even need insert set because you have your plus button. So you'll be making use of delete, making use of rename, making use of move or copy. And sometimes you can make use of hide and tab color. If you are the one that has that love all this color of your thing, you can start using your tab color too. You grab. So that's just the difference between workbook and a sheet. So now you can see as I'm clicking, you are seeing box. As I'm clicking, you are seeing box. This box that you are seeing is what we call cell. It is what you call cell. So, and that cell is what you will type in. You grab. So, and that cell also has a name. So, for the fact that you are just clicking a cell doesn't mean that that cell does not have a name. It has a name. Now, for example, now, if I click on this cell now, I can tell you the name. If you, for most of us, maybe statistics now, you draw what we call a graph now. You know what is graph? You have your column, you have your row. So, maybe I should start from row and column first before I go to cell. So now this is your row. So this is your column. You have column A, you have column B, you have columns. You have different. So let us go to the end of the column. Don't worry, I will see teach you how I get there. But for now, just watch me as I get there. Okay. Just watch me as I get there. Where's my key? It's because of that figure here. So okay, now this is the end of the column. You can tell me the end of the column. Let me increase my font so you guys can see very well. Let me increase my screen. So who can tell me the end of the column? The end of the column is XFD. XFD. I've never seen anybody that ever works to FXD. What are you doing? So from so you start from A to Z. After Z, you now start from AA, AB, AC, AD. After you now reach AZ, you now start from BA, BB, BC, BD. If you now end at BZ, now start CA, CD. That's how they do it. So that's why you see AAA, AAB is too long. Why not just create sheets? So that is how this is work. So let's see the end of. So that's row for you. Let's go back to. Imagine, okay, for example, let me go back now. I'll now be saying, I'm not pressing my left arrow key. Okay, but for people, okay, let's use sheets. You come down here, you see this console here, just drag it, you drag the end, which is also good too. But why doing that? If I can just press two command, and it will take me there straight, and the command is control your left arrow. Yes, it will take you to now because there is a information here. That's why it stops. If there's no information here, it take me to the end straight. You grab. So, and again, same thing, vice versa too. So control. That's how you get it. Control left or control right. That means your arrow key. Now let's same thing also works. So we have your column. This is so we have row. So your arrow. Let me just say. Your row denote your numbers. So while your column, so this one's on my phone. Let it go. While your column denotes, am I right with my spelling? So let me write it here. So while your column, don't mind my spelling. No, I'm not an English student, so I'll just manage. So denote your alphabet. So hope you are grabbing these things, sir. So
yes,
that's how you
are grabbing it.
Yes.
Don't mind me. Exactly. So where your row is your what is your number. You have row 1, row 2, row 2. So let me say your row is your horizontal, while your column is your vertical. You can see it again. So let's go down to the end of this row. So by clicking what do you click?
Control arrow down.
Control arrow down. So why did it stop? You simply audit control arrow down. So am I clicking control? I don't know why I'm clicking, but it should work. So it's not really working, but that's just how it works. Hey, who is talking now? So please help us move that person.
Please let us move our mic, please. Thank you.
So it's supposed to work, but I think my keyboard is doing something, but it is control arrow down, like you just said.
It
So
works
control
here.
arrow down. Yeah, exactly. So don't mind my arrow key is just in rubbish here. So it's control arrow. Sorry, control down arrow. So you take it to the last. So who can tell me the last number in it?
1 million.
Million good.
48 48,576.
Exactly. So how will a same man walk to that row? Eh?
58,
How-
57, 6.
Exactly. So how will I even walk to the last row? Close shell. When I can multiply my sheets, when I can link sheet to each other. That's how Excel is powerful. You can link one sheet to each other, so that I will not be able to. So I don't need to stress myself, to go to that last extreme end. So that is just your rows and your column. So now, who can tell me the name of this cell that I am now? What is Excel? This is what is Excel now. It has a name.
Sorry, sir. How do we see the? What do we press?
How do you see what?
The last column. If we
B10.
use
The
Control
last
Alt
column.
down on the last row.
Control arrow, your arrow key on your keypad, on your keyboard. Press your control, then you click on the down arrow.
Yes, I understand that. I said, how do we now see the last column if you have to use the control? If you have to use a
Yes.
shortcut.
Okay, column, control right. Control right. Something's wrong with
Okay,
my
Control right.
Control right, yes. Control right will go. It will take to the last. It's working. It's no more working again. I don't know what's wrong with my keyboard, but it should work. So control right for the last column. Y control down for the last row. Then if you want to go back up again, control up key. Or control left key. Have you tried it?
Yes, sir.
It should work if you try it. That's the right
Works.
yes, good. So now I'm asking a question now. Okay, I click on this number. I click on the cell number. So who can tell me the name of the cell?
Has B4.
Before.
The cell as before, because
Yeah.
that means that the column is under column B and it's under row 4. You can see it. Column B, row 4. So that is how this is what it, so you can see B4. But you can see rename it too. That is another stage. I can see rename it. Okay, I don't want it to be B4. I want it to be Monday. And I can do that. And I will do that. You grab. So that's the name of this. So in summary, the name of this cell is B4. The name of this cell is G4. The name of this cell is G13. So the name of this cell is Q5. So this is how you can see it here. Sorry, Q10. That's how you can see the name of each cell that you are clicking. So, and those cells are what you will be working on. You understand? So, so let's start from now the tabs. Now we have different tabs on Excel. We have different kind of tab. We have the file tab. We have the home file. We have the inside. We have the draw. We have the layouts. We have the formula. We have the data review, view, automate, help. Well, this is just a API. QuickBook, because I'm an accountant and I use QuickBook. This QuickBook, I might not see QuickBook, but so this is QuickBook. So maybe just left some particles of QuickBook on my Excel. So the first one, and I also have this some ribbon. So I click on the file. I click on the file. Now it shows what I've worked on. So you can see these are the Excel that I've worked on. I work on, remember, I'm trying to analyze my bank statement of my company. So that's what you're seeing. I'm analyzing statement too. So that's what you're seeing. So this is what I work last. You can see it, and it show me where the folder is. It will show you where I save it. It shows you I'm saving the document, one after technology revenue, one after consolidation. So it shows you where I put it, those Excel. So you can get back to this what they call it, to the any Excel that I've opened or that I've closed. If I want a quick way to open it back, I just go to my file and I click on recent. So it takes me to recent, and if I pin some, it will come on that pin. But I've not pin anyone. And if anybody share anyone with me, it will come on that shared. So this person shared this statement with me. They shared me. They shared it with me through WhatsApp. So I downloaded it, and it comes with their name. That's why you are seeing their name. You can see it now. That's how these things work. You understand? So we have new. So you can decide to open a new, create a new blank Excel sheet. You understand? So you can click on this one, and again, Excel also have different kind of templates. Okay, maybe someone maybe you're trying to just play around, So you can see different kind of Excel. This is a tutorial to carry to take you around. And I was talking about project that can use Excel to track your project. This is one of the templates. You can see grant project planner. It will help you. They do the same thing too. Simple grant charts. They help you to track your project. You can see weekly schedule planner. It helps you to plan your weekly schedule. This is invoice too. You can also use Excel to write your invoice. You can see inventory list. You can use Excel to write your inventory to design your inventory list. You can see tax project. These are the free template that Excel has created for its users. Maybe you need a heads up or you need a format. So as you can just know, yeah, and if you're using Microsoft O365, that is very beautiful. It will really help you. I think I'm not using O365 now, it's not a paid Excel version, but if you're using that, it will help you. So you have a business, you have a personal, you have plan, it will load if you're using internet. It loads those templates for you. You can see it now for yourself. So you can type anything there, it will give you a sample of those you can see planner list budgets. I think when I was trying to do my wedding, then I use a wedding planner there. I think I have the exact copy. So try to 12 months to my wedding, 6 months to my wedding, what I must have achieved, even though I didn't even use that because I didn't really tell you, but it really helped me out, told me what I need to do. So I use my Excel to plan my wedding too. And that's what those event planners also use for you guys. And they will pay, you guys will pay like 200,000 or 12 or 500,000 to them. They will use Excel to plan your event. Meanwhile, you can even use Excel to plan your own event yourself. So you have share too. Maybe you want to share this Excel. You want to share the link and someone else will click on it. So you need to sign in to do that. And let me go back. So if you need new one, so Control N will create a new Excel for you. Or you just come to file and click new, open. Maybe you want to open an Excel in your folder. You want to open an Excel in your folder. If you know where the folder is, you can open it from Excel. So that's that. So maybe the Excel I'm working on now, I want to know more information on it. So click on information. It will show me the owner of that Excel. I'm the owner. I modified it last. It will show me, so okay, where can I see the property and where can I find the Excel in my file. So this is save, this is save as, this is print, this is export. I believe you guys know what they call print. Maybe you want to print your Excel sheet. This is export too. You want to export it in different file formats, and this close, you want to close it again. So this is just to know much about your account and your settings. You can see my subscription have ended. I didn't mean that does not end. We have been enjoying some things. So let me go back to this save again. Now the difference between save and save as. So after being an accountant, I also have my own side gig again as a welder. So I use Excel to write quotation for my customer. So eventually I have a new customer now, and that customer also required, okay, for example, let me open a sheet for you now. Let me just go to, I like being practical. Don't worry, it's my information. There's nothing to hide about it. So I go to welder. So I click on burglary probe. You might not see that. She's loading. It's loading. So you can see what it shows now, right? And I think it's calculated. You will see a new sheet called burglary quotation for pipe and rod. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. Yes, hold on for a little bit.
Um,
Not yet, Abi. Not yet yet too. I see. I still seeing the file icon, right?
Yes.
You're still seeing. You are still seeing good evening, new. Okay. Let me
Yes.
stop sharing.
Good
Yes.
evening.
That's what I'm saying here.
Okay, let me stop sharing and start again. Okay. Sorry for thank you for being patient with me. Network can be very, very naughty a bit. Okay. Let me share entire screen for now. Now. Okay, I'm sharing entire screen for now. Okay. Okay. This is the sheet that I was telling you about. So this is my sheet now. I use to write potential for my customers now. That's why I use, you can imagine this, what I just created now,
Sorry, sir, we can't see your
that
screen.
saved me. Are you sure? Because I can see from my one here. Who is having similar issue?
I can see
I
the
see it though.
I can see. We can see it now.
Okay, we can see it now. We can see it now.
Okay.
Yes. Broad conversion, pipe conversion, and all the rest.
Exactly. Those are the sheet that I created. So I don't want to. I just use of my for someone yesterday. So I don't. This is the one I used for my customer last time. So I don't want to tamper with the formula. So I just have to duplicate this sheet. You can see it. I duplicate this sheet. You can see two. You can see rod. So burglary proof now. You might want to use pipe to do your burglary, or use a rod to do your burglary. So this formula that I use now, you can see some formula there. You can see some formula. So this template I've saved me like 1 hour or 2 hours calculation that I may even do mistakes. You understand? So this is what Excel have helped me. What I just need to do, just key in the figure. I key in the size in inches, key in the height in inches. It will result into these things. That is what Excel is very powerful. If I delete it on it becomes 0. So if I click, maybe the window size is 40 inches by 32 inches, 33 inches. So it has given me the number of materials that I need. If I scroll down, it has converted for me that okay, I'll be needing 8 length of pipe. I put the price per pipe. It's giving me how much I want. The total this thing price. So I put in my labor cost there, paint, electrode, everything. So if I'm giving my customer, I'm giving my customer, okay, your money is 91,000, 96,100. Under how many minutes? That is how Excel is powerful. So now I want to maintain the integrity of this sheet, but I still want to use the information in it, or I want to send it to someone else. You grab. So what, instead of me to press now look at that. When I open this sheet, I have 2 information here. Now it has become 1. So, and if I want to maintain the previous one, instead of me to be pressing on undo doing this kind of thing, what I will just do is that I just press file, I'll press save as. I will not press save. That means I'm resaving that file in another way. So maintaining the integrity of the previous one. So I'll just rename it. Okay, let me just put it here. Testing. So that's the difference between save and save as. Once I press save now, bam. So if I go to my file now, whether this is the testing, you can see that's the testing that I just created. So where is the former one I created initially? This is it here. This is the former one I opened. This is the new one now that I've just renamed now. And that's how I maintain the integrity of this file. You understand? That is how I maintain the integrity of what of this file, or let me say of this workbook. Or this is workbook. So, or you can also call it file too, because they are all in documents, so there is all file. So now I've reopened it again. So if I open it again, now you will see different kind. So you see the burglary, you see the testing, and you see the one that we are working on initially. So I just show you the difference between save. So the normal save is just like, okay, Control S, whereby whatever you are typing, you don't want it to delete or clear away. You press S, you press this icon, this icon here at the top. You can see save, or Control plus X, or you come here, file, and you press save. So that's just normal save. But if you want to maintain, maybe you want to create a new sheet again, even when you have tampered with the current one that you're working on, then that's where you have to use your Control, your save as, and it works on every Microsoft Office tools like PowerPoint. So that's how it works. I hope I'm communicating. Hope I'm not boring you guys.
Yes, you are communicating, sir.
Good. So let me just close this once. Closing them so that it will just remain the only one that we're working on. Where is
Can you
it?
hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, I didn't get how you said you maintained the integrity of the file.
Okay. Okay. But you understand the language, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What I'm about to say is that I mistakenly opened a recent file that I've worked on previously, and I open it. You know what I'm saying? And for example, now I'm trying to send a quotation to my clients. Meanwhile, the sheet that I opened was meant for another client, but the information on that client will be useful for a new client. So I started adjusting some figures on that file. You get the point? So I started adjusting it. So I remember, okay, Monday, I've tampered with this information. That means it will not be relevant for what I wanted to use it for initially. So instead of me to press Control X, which means to save automatically, I will press save as. Go to the file, then there is save, and there is save as. So you maintain the integrity of the file that you have been working on by clicking on save as, so that you can duplicate that file and rename it, and you start working on it without tampering with the previous one. That is how you maintain the integrity of an existing file. Hope you get this thing.
Yes. Yes.
You now understand right now?
Yes, I do.
Good, good, it's good. Please, it really helps, and it really help you. So another way to maintain an integrity of a file again is, for example, now I was sent a data from maybe from any data center, maybe from medical facilities, maybe from UCH, and they gave me in Excel that okay, I should work on it, I should analyze it and work on it. You don't just start working on it on that sheet. It is not professional. So once they give you an Excel, okay, let me open. Okay, let's see. See. Please hold on. I'm trying to open a file. Trying to open an Excel file. Okay. Let me just open this one. It's loading. So someone sent me this Excel file now to work on. Maybe I should just know. I should summarize it by date. Like how much do we get per date? So I should summarize it by date. Like from, I think we have different kind of date here. So I should just summarize it by date. That these are inflows and the amount that we receive through 9PSB. So I don't just enter because I got, so I don't just enter and start analyzing it immediately. No, I apply what I taught you in the beginning. I right click on the cell, and I duplicate. So which means I move or copy. I create a copy and I press OK. That is also this one, this raw file. I right click it and I hide it, and I start working on on the duplicated one. That is how you maintain an integrity of a sheet. So peradventure you have, maybe there's a mistake or something happened somewhere, you can easily refer back to the original copy and start again, or use it to fix the error that you notice while you're working. Because if you have worked on the original copy, you have no copy to compare it with. You understand what I'm trying to say? So learn to keep the original copy somewhere. Don't just start working on the new file. Learn how to maintain the data integrity. It's very important, especially for people that are into data analysis. Learn to maintain the integrity of every data that you come across with, or that they give to you. So you might be asking, okay, this is what I've edited, that I've added now. How can I get it back? Just click on any sheet here, right click, you see on hide, click on it. So this is what I had. I press OK, it will come out. So this is what I hide. Are you getting this trick?
Yep, yes, sir.
You are getting. Are you sure you are feeling it?
Yes, I tried it on my side. Yeah.
And it worked, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. We are
I was
following.
able to hide
Exactly.
and
So
also
I just
hide.
good. I just show you two ways to maintain data integrity. Please, no, don't miss it. It's very important. If you're into the data analysis, on the original copy, duplicate it, put it somewhere, then start working on the duplicates. You understand? So let me close this one. So let me just close it. Thank you. Don't save. So I just showed you save, opened. Maybe you want to open a file. So save as information about the recent, this file that you're working on. No, we've not saved this document, right? If you press save, it not really, if you press save as, it will not really work very well, because you've not even saved at all. You understand? So maybe you've saved and you now press save as, that is when it will work. But that will not even save at all. So it just normal save. Just press save and learn what they call folder management. Don't just save anywhere. For the course of training now, you're supposed to have a folder called training folder, maybe in your documents. So let me help you. Let's go. So you press browse, save browse, then you go to your document here. So don't just press save. In your document here, right click, and it's under view. Under new rather. Under new, this is folder. Click on the folder. Then rename it training. For example, you are supposed to have. Okay, let's go. Training. Training. I don't know what they call. Maybe data. Okay, let's say data analysis. So training. So this is the folder here now. So click on the folder now. And don't just save that again. Right click on it, double click again on it. In this same folder, click another folder again. That's how you do folder management. You're done. Then you click on that folder. You now call this one. I think you have 4 sections here. You call this one Excel. Excel training. So you also have different training section now. So that's you click here now. So you right click again. Maybe you have another training section called PS SSP SP SP. I don't know SPPS.
SPSS,
So,
SPSS.
or PSSP. SPSS. Thank you, sir. SPSS. So that's why you maintain folder management. So you can't just be running up and down looking for where you those one carry. So that's how you create a proper folder management. So under this exactly now, you click on it. You can now write day 1. Sorry. Or lesson 1, day 1 training. That is how you do your proper folder management. As a good student of mine, that is how you do your normal thing. So if I go under document now, I go under folder. You see what is T? Is it okay? Click on it. Folder, there is it here. That's how you do normal folder management. I call it folder management. So I just told you that it's not part of your morning, but it's fine. Sure. Yeah, together. So are you feeling me?
Yeah, sure.
So I think
Following.
okay. Go on. So I think yeah, we are done with the file. So under home, we have your paste, you have your cut, we have your copy, we have your format painter. This format painter is very beautiful. It will make your life easier, but we'll get that shot. Paste. We have the different kind of paste. The most common one that people know is Control V. They appreciate Control V, but believe me, you have to know someone that it will really help your life very well. So don't rely on Control V. You can see it. Control V, which is what? Okay, this is Control X. Control X is used to cut. So when I say it's cut, that means you are moving a particular right up in a cell to another cell without leaving without leaving any traces on that same cell. For example, now I wrote egg on this cell now, and I want to move this cell. I want to move it from here to here. So what I will do is just normal person will say copy Abi, which is good. I copy it now. I come to D3 and I do what? And I press paste. And it pastes it there. It's not beautiful. Very simple, Abi. So easier way than that way. So now let me teach you another trick again. You can see this showing that this dotted recycling thing that is rolling around the egg is telling you that you still have the copy in your clipboard that you can still paste it anywhere. That means if I come here now and I write it down here and I press paste, I don't want to show you shortcut now. It will paste. So I still have the copy. So until this sharing that is doing, that is running around it, until it stop, I can't paste it anymore. So and how do I stop it? You can double click on any cell, it will stop it. For me now, as Agba Wuli, I just press my escape button. You can see, everybody have escape button on a keyboard now. Once you press your escape button, it will stop working. You grab now. I'm not sure you can paste it again. I'm not sure. You can see the paste aspect has looked pale. That means you don't have anything to paste again. But that doesn't mean that you don't have it in your clipboard though. It is in your clipboard. Now let me tell you how you can get your clipboard. It is very simple. For those that have never used it before, I've never used their clipboard before on their Microsoft Excel, they will need to activate it. This is a trick. By pressing your window key and V. So window V will bring up a clipboard. So if you have a keypad, if saying who have tried it?
Yes, I've tried it.
What do you see, sir?
I've tried this also. It's saying my keyboard is empty.
It's empty because you've never used it before. So now press OK. That there's
Saying
an
I
icon.
should turn on my keyboard.
He said I should
Good,
turn on my keyboard.
good. So turn it on. Yes,
I've turned
exactly.
it on.
So yeah, turn it on. This is a lifesaver. It really help you. In fact, it's not only in Excel. Even if you are working on your browser and you see something, you copy it will be on your clipboard. In as much that you've not closed your laptop, so it will be on your clipboard for like throughout the day. So now that you've turned it on now, look at my own. I'm pressing. So let me press my own window V. I have a lot that I've copied today. You can see I have a lot that I've copied today. You can see. That is, look at the egg that I just copied now. You can see the egg now. So I can click on it and it will paste somewhere. So that's how it works. So you copy what you've it keep in what you have copied. You got the point now. So I just showed you control. I didn't even tell you the shortcut. The shortcut is for copy is Control C. So you press your Control key and C, it will copy. So the shortcut for paste is Control V. The shortcut for cut now, which is this one, is Control X. You can see Control X is for cut. That means cut means that I want to cut all this egg and I want to put it somewhere else. So if I click on the egg and I press cut, you can see what is happening now. I come here now and I press paste. So that means the egg have disappeared from D3 and I've pasted it in what? In C12. That is the difference between cut and normal paste. Sorry, cut and copy, rather, cut and copy. The difference between cut and copy. The copy still maintain the integrity of where I'm copying the information from. While the Control X mean that I'm removing.
Okay.
You got the point now. So
Yes.
let's do some. Let's do some another trick again. This paste has different kind of icon on it. So let me just generate a figure from you. Let me generate a random figure. So don't worry, we'll get there. And between 10, 50. So oh, sorry. So do you know what I just did now?
No.
So what I just did is, you can see I just did it. So I said it should give me a random number between 10 and 50. So Excel is very smart. It will never give me anything that is above 50 or that is below 10. Very smart guy. I love Excel. It is lifesaver. It will help your life in future. Just marry it. You don't have choice. Excel is life. I'll tell you. So it has given me what I want. So I said, so I just generated. So when I click on this one, all I just need to do is just drag down. So when I drag down, it gives me different kind of numbers. So as I'm dragging down, the number can be changing. But it doesn't matter. But I'll say teach you a trick now. So now, let me copy it. So I want to copy it, so I will show you different kind of paste icon that we have. So I copy, I click on Control C, or I click on this icon, copy. Now, immediately I copy, this paste icon, changes. That it different kind of paste. You can see different kind of paste. So what we will be using all this y is just this one, this first one. Ready? This first one is what we will be using to all this y. Is it good? It's not good. We have this one. Now, if I copy this one, now look at now. If I copy this one now, I copy it, I paste on that. Okay, I paste this. Oh, I didn't click on somewhere else. Okay, let me do it again. So I've copied it again. So I click on F2 and I press paste. It paste. Now, the reason why you are seeing different numbers is because I'm using a formula. You understand?
Excuse me, sorry, I'm lost. Please.
Okay.
Check all those
Please
random
open your eyes. We've not even talked at all. We are still doing it's just a formula. Click on your Excel if you're with Excel. If you're in your Excel, and again in Excel, for you to activate a formula in Excel, you have to start with equals to symbol or plus. But the better way, just start with equals to. If you are activating any formula in Excel, you have to start with equals to symbol. Hope you understand that now. So I start with equals to. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for random. So I keep on pressing N and evenly distributed, but that's not what I'm looking for. This is grammar. This is what I'm looking for. So return a random number between the number and between the number you specify. That is what I'm looking for, and I click on it. Once you double click on it, it will return round between the full number. Then you can see the next option is what? Bottom. What is the least number I'm looking for? I say it should not be below 10, comma the top number, the highest number. Let me make it 100. And I close my brackets and I press enter key. And it gave me 24. 24 is between what? 10, and it's between 10 and 100. So I don't need only one. I need like let me just drag it down. You not drag it down. Okay, I need it to you can see my count here. This is 9. Let's make it 10. So 10. So now I have a random numbers that are 10. You understand? So that are formally generated. I could have just typed 10, 20, 50, 100, 70, but I don't have that time to start typing those figures, those numbers. That's why I use formula to generate those numbers. So now these numbers, I notice that as I'm working, they will start changing because they are formally generated. So I want to maintain the integrity. I'll just copy them at that. As I just copy them, I'll just come here. Now, I'm not telling you the trick I use. See, we have different kind of paste. I will not paste. I will use this paste. I'm pasting value. I am what? Pasting value. I will click on it. So once I click on it, you notice that the formula has disappeared. It has disappeared. That is what disappeared. You can see who get that aspect.
I think the issue is selecting that bottom and top is where I got it wrong.
You know what? Don't worry. Just type any figure. It's just for me to be faster. You understand? You just want me to be faster. You just want me to press. Just type maybe 12. Just keep on typing 12. 23, and just okay. Just do your normal typing.
Okay.
I think something's wrong with my keypad. So just do your normal typing. So it will give you what you want. So that's I just use my normal, my normal formula Excel to generate those numbers for myself, so that it make my work easier. So
I've gotten it.
so I like it. Exactly. I know you got it. It's very simple.
Hello, good evening, sir.
How
Hello,
are you,
sir.
man? I'm
Please, can
listening.
you put how you generated the random numbers?
Bramonde, good evening. Sorry for coming in. I think he has explained it like 2 times. So because of our time, the video of this section is going to be given to us, and then after this lecture, so that you can go over it again, because he has explained this 2 times and he still have a lot to cover. So just follow the principle once you get the video. Thank you so much. Mr. Mode, you can continue.
Cracking. What can't, just stop talking.
Okay,
And then
Mr. Mode, can you quickly go through that round between again for the last time, please? Thank you.
Okay. I told you before you do any formula in Excel, you have to activate it with a symbol called equals to. So I press equals to. So Excel will think that okay, this guy want to request for a formula. So I know the formula that I'm looking for. There are different kind of formula in Excel, but I want to generate different numbers from different range to different range. So, and that number must be random. So I can say, and I press random, which is random. So I couldn't even complete it. So Excel abstracting it. So I have 3 kind of word that comes with that has round array, and round between. So I went for round between. So you can see the meaning of round between. He said what? Return a random number between the numbers you specify. So I double click on it. Once I double click on it, or I press tab, you can press tab or you double click on it, it will result to full name. So you can see the first one, bottom. So that means what is the least number? I press now. I press, you know what? Let me do something for you guys now. Let me press 80. What is the top number? I press equals to, sorry, on comma, I press 150. And I close my bracket. Or I just press enter. Don't worry, it will close by itself. So I have 103. That means this 103 is between 80 and 150. So, and I need 10 of them. I just have to drag it down. I drag it down. So it gave me 10. So I have 106, 105, 132, 143. You can say it works very simple and it makes your life easier. I think I've done justice to it now, right? So that's how you generate random number in Excel. You understand? Instead of you start typing. Because the time. No time. So you go to so let's ignore this one. Let me just delete it. Let's ignore it. So I'll delete the row. Don't worry, I'll teach you how to delete the rows and column too. It's very easy, it's simple. So I come here, I copy, right? Immediately I copy, this space aspect, activated. You understand what I'm saying? So I can just come here and do different kind of pasting. There are different kind of pasting. Different kind of pasting. So for example, now maybe you go online now. Maybe you go online now. Thinking to. Okay, I go online now. So I press my control A, control C, control A to highlight, and control C to copy. I come to my Excel. Now. Now look at how Excel is struggling to paste that file for me, because it's pasting it the way that does not work very well. What I should have done, look at man, he pasted everything my picture link. In fact, all this content even has link set. It has link. If I click on this place now, let me just go up here. So it has link. You can see, look at the way it do everything. So that means if you're a blogger here, you can't really be making use of Control V. It will not really help you. Look at the way it pastes my. So let me just press undo. So though I have those figures in my clipboard, so I come here. I'm just telling you the essence of paste. Don't just paste normal. Okay, don't just paste like that. So you paste by what? Look at this. So in as because what I copied was Word. I just, instead of me to paste normal, I come here, I paste match destination formatting. So it has format my, now look at it, it has paste it normal for me. And I can see it paste it immediately. So learn to know when to use this Control V and these other ones here. So now let's go back to this random number. So I copy it now. No, this one does not have formula. So that's why you may not really know much about this one. Does not have formula, but I even have formula now. You can see. So we have. So let's make use of transpose. This is what we call transpose. So I've copied now. So I want to transpose this in now. I want it to be on the row instead of on this column like this. So I click on where I want to paste the figure. So I come on that paste. I click on, you have transpose. This is transpose here. I click on transpose. So it's data analysis. Now using all this regression analysis here. This one it will really help you guys. So though learn how to transpose data. Let me reduce this cell. Let me see this reduce. So I've reduced this cell. So that's why you can see. So you can see how I transpose it now. So instead of me to start typing it again, 67 come to column E2, 38 come to column F3, 90. What you just have to do is to transpose those figures by coming to this special kind of paste, which is what I call it transpose. So we have transpose. We have this one. This one is a formula. Maybe what we have here now, you know what? Let's generate another random number again, just to work with this posting. So let me generate another random number. Around between. So around between, let me just say 40 and 80. So and this. So let me just copy it again and paste it. No, it has value and paste it as value. So it has formula initially. This is formula. So this is formula. So if I copy this one and paste it somewhere, I can paste using formula. I have formula. Maybe I want to copy this formula now. So if I copy it now, I'll click on this one. Let me come here. Let me come here and click on paste formula. You can see it only pastes the formula. You can see around between. But if I paste it with this paste value, we have normal paste, we have formula paste, we have formula and number formatting. We have keep, this one has to do with we are coming from the internet, maybe Word keep source formatting, which is very similar to this paste here too. As value paste, we have value and numbering formatting paste kind of paste. We have value and source formatting. We have other kind of paste again, but the most important one that we'll be using is this normal paste, Control V, this value paste, this transpose sometimes, and also this formula paste. If you need that formula, you can paste it. Sometimes you can copy formula. Don't worry, we'll get there. So let me paste with just value, this one, so that this formula in this aspect will disappear. So I'll click on this one. You can see. So the formula have disappeared. You can see those formula have disappeared. So let's just go to simple calculation so that you can see how you can copy formula instead of copying the result of that formula. So for example, I want to add up these two cells now. I want to add up cell C2 and cell D2. Click here, then your plus button, which is normal plus 2. Click here too and press enter, and you drag down. This is what make me lose that job. I'll tell you the last time. I don't know how to add up cells. This is what make me lose it. Imagine. Okay. So this is the result of these two cells. Let me just color this one to look different. So now you can see you are seeing 132, but what I'm actually saying is C4 plus C plus D4. I'm saying formula. I'm not really saying you are seeing the normal value now, but when I'm saying formula, you grab. So because this is what I'm saying. Normally it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be 132, and I will say 132 here. Just like I'm saying 65 here. You can see, but here I'm not saying 132. I'm saying C2 plus D2. That's to tell you these are formulas. They are not real figures. You understand? So if I want to make it real figures now, I will highlight everything, and I will come here. I will copy it. So where am I pasting it? Let me paste it here. I will now come here and click on. Don't click on paste here. If you click on paste, you are saying pasting formula. I'm telling you, if you click here, you are saying pasting formula. It will add up D2 and E2 for you. You can see the result. I've not even pasted. You can see the result. So, but what I'm pasting it as value. So, does it paste? So you can see it now. It has become what? It has become value. You can see it now. So I'm not pasting formula. So I didn't I paste now. I still have the clipboard. I still have it in my clipboard because that's how it's rolling. So let me come in and paste as normal one that you guys normally do. See, it pastes exactly what I have here because I do not have any figure here. But remember, this is a figure. This is a formula too. Let me make the formula normal number. I come here, I click as value too. This as value is very, very helpful. So if I put anything here now, if I put anything like 10 here now, the result here will change. It will become 74 because what I pasted here was formula, not value. Here was I pasted as value here, but here I pasted as formula in this E13. Are you getting what I'm trying to say here? So that's the difference between pasting as value and pasting as formula, and also pasting in transpose. So I just explain 3 kind of pasting for you guys now under that's 10 minutes. So I just explain normal pasting for you. I explain pasting formula for you, and I also explain paste as what? As value. Normal pasting, formula pasting, and paste as value. I told that paste as value is very, very important. If you want to keep the number or the integrity of that figure, you want to keep it, learn to use paste as value. If you're a blogger, hello? If you're a blogger and you normally copy something from online, maybe you're using your ChatGPT, you might copy everything, bang. Don't just paste number Control V. Learn to toggle between, learn to know when to use Control V, and also maybe right click. Maybe once you right click, it will bring out those options for you. You can see normal value, paste as value, paste as formula, transpose. These 4 kind of pasting, they are very, very important. Normal pasting, paste as value, paste formula, and transpose. Those 4 ones are very, very important kind of pasting. So don't just paste anyhow. We just say everything, Control V, everything, Control V. Hope you get this, what I just did now.
Yes.
Hello?
Sorry, I did a right click on the paste, so I'm not getting the options, like the list of the paste options.
Go and check whether you've copied. Maybe you're not copying anything. If you copy
Okay.
and you right click, it will definitely bring out options for you. Exactly.
Okay.
So let me do some magic again, which is the last one. Painter, format painter. So before I do that, let me work on this one. This column C2 to C11. So I bold it. This B here is what we call bold. You can press Ctrl B to do that. I bold it. I increase the font. You can use your number two to increase it too, or you increase it. You get the point now. So I change the format, maybe to like using time romance. What do you call it? Time something. Yeah, time romance. So I use time new romance. So and this cell I paint it as this color. Now you can see what I just did now is what they call formatting. Okay, maybe this words I change it to, let me see what I can change it to. Maybe I just leave it in black, which is automatic. So what I just did there is formatting. I formatted that figure, or let me say that's those cells. I formatted them. So now I want to do same thing here too. Also, let me work side by side. I want to do same thing in this D column. I know normal you, everybody, or normal and any newcomer or JJC, you say, okay, I will highlight it and go here and increase it to, I'll look at, okay, okay, this is 11, Abi, okay, it's 11, Abi, it's 11, and this is in time Roman, so I'll come here, I will say 11, and I'll go to time Roman, Abi, and I'll come back again, change the color. Change the color to this color. That is time waste. I can have 1,000 data. I don't have that time to start doing that. So that is the work of what they call this brush here. This brush, they call it format painter. You understand what I'm saying? So what you do is that this place, just what, click on it. Immediately you click on it, it will start rolling. You can see it has activated this brush. Like you want to paint house. So just hold down your control key so that I don't want you to apply on only one cell. I want to apply on the whole cell down. So I hold your control key. I click. So now I light. But I drop the light. But this thing. That's why I can see this one. So let me do it again. Copy here. So click on this 91. Then go to your format painter. Click on. Come here. Then hold down your control key. Then click on where you want to place it. Then I lie down and leave it. That is how you duplicate the formatting that you've done in a cell into another without start recreating the those formats. Do you get it what I just did now?
Yes.
You understand, right? That's how you make use of this brush. This brush is a lifesaver, like I said. I might create a dashboard now, and I want to replicate that dashboard. What I just need to do, just highlight that aspect, click on the format painter, and paste it on a new cell. It will replicate every format, both the font, both the size, both the color, both the what they call it, this one, what they call it, border. it will do everything. You understand? That is the job of this magic brush called Format Painter. So you have the, now that's this aspect, this clipboard. So we have the clipboard, we have the font aspect, you have the arrow. This was very simple. This was very simple. Just change your this thing, your font. Maybe you want another font, change it. Very simple. You can work on it. You can, if you have your computer, just work on it and you see the result. You have bold, so just unbold it. Control B to bold it, also Control B to slant it, Control I. So Control I, it will slant it or interlink or interlacks it. So you have the Control U for the line. It will underline your, I think, let me use a number, so it will underline your this thing. I also have double underline too. Sorry, we have double underline. So if you want to double underline, so you can use this, that's too. But basically, I don't use this underline in Excel. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense because Excel itself has some powerful tools. I don't use underline in Excel. I will use it in Microsoft Word. You grab. Hey, bar. Cool. So I'm most so you also have this one too, border. This border is very sweet too. If you are trying to make your work very beautiful, use border. For example, now I can make, so I can say, okay, this one is my sales. Okay, let me say cost. Here is unit, and here is total price. Or let me say total. So if I want to make this one very sweet now, just come here and highlight everything here. And I click on this one. I click on border. You can see it has put them in what? In border. You know? It has activated this cell. You know, it has shown me the cell. So yeah, I can now, okay, let me just bold this one, bold it. All these ones, I can say, okay, this one will, you are too thick for me. Don't be thick for me. I make them easy. This underline is working somewhere. I don't know what's wrong with underline. So let me re-underline it again. So let me put it under symbol. So now it's not working for me again. So okay, that is, it has worked. I didn't mean it does not work. I just come here, just click on Format Painter. Okay, for example, now let me go back now. The underline is under 90. I'm trying to make it move away. It's not working. I just come under 38 and click on Format Painter and click on 90. It just disappear. So I've duplicated the Format Painter under 90, and that's why the online disappear. You understand? So so this is how you drag your you can drag your column, you can drag your row too by clicking on it. Once you place your cursor between column D and E at that top, your cursor will change. It will change for normal. You can see once it is in your cell, it is show normal, normal plus. But once you place it between this alphabet D and E, it will change. Then you cannot drag it to fit in, or you can just double click on it. It will adjust himself. Double click on it. It adjusts himself. Double click on it. It will adjust. Now the reason why this one is very wide, because there is something in that row that make it wide. This is it. This is what make it wide. This alphabet was just very long, so it is make it wide. So maybe if I just delete it now, I think, and it was also wide too because of this one too. So let me just maintain. Let's just maintain. Okay, some figures, some alphabets. Oh, okay, I forgot. So let me just undo so it can quickly take me back to where I was before. This is how you undo. Control Z. You grab. Control Z, undo, redo, Control Y. Those are just simple formulas. Redo what you have done before, undo what you have done previously, and redo what you have done. Maybe at a point you've written something and you delete it. You press undo to recover it back, and also take undo, redo will take you to the front, undo will take you to the back. So Control Z and Control Y. That is the essence of redo and undo. So it's also a lifesaver if you make mistake. So where am I? So I'm talking about this what do you call it? This border. Border is very, very beautiful. So if I want to make this border now, this upper one, I want to make it more thicker because they are my source. So like I say, you can say it has thicker. I make it more thicker. And again, you can decide to not to put the border in between each other. So just play around with those borders. So this one will just give you the outer border, the outer line. So this one will give you in between and outer. This one will give you left border. This one will give you right border. So know when to apply them. So I normally, instead of me to use Control U, which is underline, I make use of my top and double underline borders. That is what I normally use. It's very, very cool and efficient for me. So you can see it's make my work very easy. So no matter if I'm doing calculations, I don't make use of my underline. I make use of this kind of border for my total. So that's what I use. Double underline or double top and double the line, or top and thick border for the underline. So play around these ones is very, very simple. So you can see self knowledge. So we have the painter. So you want to paint a cell, you use this one. But if you want to paint the normal the alphabet or the what you type, you can see if you want to paint the alphabet or the number, you use this one. Maybe you want to change the color. That's where you use these ones. So we have all these alignments. We have top alignments, we have bottom alignments. So where all these alignments works is that maybe this cell is very wide now. That's when you can know the essence of this alignment. Now, what we have now is down alignment. If I place my cursor here, it comes at the middle. If I click here too, it comes at the top. That's how you know when your alignment falls. So this alignment is very good if you are writing in words in Excel shell. So it helps you to know to organize your wordings. Maybe you're trying to do some presentation on Excel. You can use this alignment to align your wordings. So we have this left alignment, it goes left. We have this middle, it helps you centralize it, and also have your right too. Those are alignments. So this ones just to, if you have like normal more figures, or let me say more wordings, this when all these ones works. But for purpose of Z, you don't really need them. So what you normally need is this 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. So this one is just to and all this vertical movement of alphabet. You don't really need that for now. So we have wrap, and this wrap is very, very, it's also important too. For example, now this naughty Z is very long. I can make it to fit into one cell by pressing wrap. So you can see it has fit into one cell. So it's not overflowing into the other cell. So let me unwrap it. Now it has overflowed into other cells. Unless I put something, maybe I type in something here. That is when I will not see it again. But if I remove this typing now, it has overflowed into other cells. But if you press this wrap, ABC wrap, yes, they call it test wrap, it will squeeze himself into one cell, a single cell. You can see it starts from this is 7, this is 8. So you can now adjust your cell weight. You cannot move this one up to, okay, that's okay. Let me just double click this one. So it made that you can see, it may not duplicate it if just adjust himself. You can see that it has adjusted himself very well. So I want to teach you what I want to teach now. It took me like how many years? 5 years old for me to know this trick. I'm telling you. So I want to, for people that have known how to use Microsoft very well, if you want to go to the next paragraph while typing, what you will press is what? You press enter key. So you press enter key. So if when you're done with the sentence, you press enter key. and it will go to the next paragraph, right? But Excel doesn't have that. What you do is that once you press enter key, it will go to the next cell. Meanwhile, you are seeing you want to put number 1, number 2, number 3 in this same cell, and it will look like you are typing. You understand? It will look like you are typing, but once you press enter key, it will go to the next cell. So even though you did not learn anything tonight, please learn this one. It will help you in future. So for example, now I want to put my enter key here. See, I press enter key, right? I press enter key. It takes me to the next cell. But what you have to press is not enter key. You have to press something with the enter key for you to have that effect. For example, I put number 1 here. Put number 1 in this cell here. So I want to put number 2 here. Let me put number 2 here. And let me put number 3 here. So I want it to look like normal Microsoft Word, data. So what I will press is what I come here and I will press Alt Enter. Alt Enter. The Alt is ALT. It's on your keypad here. Alt. Hold down your Alt key and press your Enter button. I'm telling you, this is a lifesaver. It took me like 5 years for me to know this one. Sorry.
So my laptop just shut down now, though it will take me maybe few minutes to activate the other laptop. So if you
Yeah, we can hear you.
hello.
Okay, we
Hello,
can
we
hear
can hear
you.
you,
You,
sir.
you still have like 2 minutes just so that people can ask questions
Hello.
and relax.
Can you please help me with my second
Hello,
laptop?
can you
My
hear me,
second
please?
laptop. I can hear you. Please hold on. Let me activate my second laptop.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm almost. Okay. So, sir, please, you can continue.
Okay. Thank you so much for the teaching. We really appreciate you. So please, this class is going to end by 9 o'clock, but by 8:50, it's all just a minute now that we're going to give a room for question and answer. So if you have any question, you can ask Mr. Monday now, and then he's going to give answer to that. Or if you cannot ask, you can type it in chat box in which we are going to read it, and he's going to answer it. So that is all for tonight. And also I want us to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the SPSS. We have a timetable for the 8 weeks courses. So please let's get ready tomorrow. If you don't have the SPSS yet, please make sure you have it on your laptop before tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to be taking some critical part of descriptive statistics, which is very, very important, and which is called exploratory data analysis. We call it EDA. That's the first thing that we normally carry out when you are dealing with your data set. So we're going to be checking EDA tomorrow, exploratory data analysis, and then we're still going to be checking what we call a data transformation tomorrow. Analysis, because most data that we have nowadays may not come in the way that you plan to use it. So there is now left to you to do the data transformation in order for you to get the desired want that you need. And the last thing that we're going to be checking tomorrow is what we call the reliability test. The reliability test, we're going to be checking what we call the Cobalt Alpha method that we're going to be using to check how reliable your test is, and then how reliable your question or your variable that you have capture your objective. So those are the 3 things that we are going to be checking tomorrow, and then we're going to be putting them into practice. So please get ready tomorrow. Make sure your SPSS is well installed, and make sure your internet is strong, and then get to attend tomorrow lecture. Thank you so much. Please, any question for Mr. Monday, please?
They're in the chat box, sir.
Oh, okay.
The
I'm going
WhatsApp.
to read this now. Are you with us? Mr. Amadi, are you with us?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, I want to read the first question from our chat box. For pasting from website, what paste option should be entered, please? If you are pasting from website, maybe you are copying from website and you want to paste it, so what paste option can we use? That's the first question. Can you quickly react to that, please? Okay, why still waiting for Mr. Monday? Let me take the second question. I think I can answer the second question.
Sorry,
With everything that
sorry, I've answered it. I don't know that. Sorry, I don't know that I'm muted already. You paste by value. Okay. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to open an information now. Okay, what is syllable? So you can can you see my screen?
Yes,
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Good. So I like being practical. So for example, that I'm on this Wikipedia now. I just copy now, or I press Control A and Control C. So I come to Excel. Yeah. So instead of me to press normal Control V, which is Control V, Control V will maintain the format that I'm bringing from that website. It will maintain it, and it will not give me what I want. Now look at the way I just press Control V, which is normal paste that everybody know. You can see the results. Does it look like what you want? So he pasted everything in different cell, but and also wrap them. So you can unwrap them too, if you like, but it still have some some link and all those things. Some it has images. It also import images. But what I normally do is you click on the cell and you right click and you paste on this. You click on this match destination format. It beside it you have is either this one, the first one, which is normal Control V, or you click on this one. You can see the difference. You right click. Once you right click, it will bring out these two options for you. So you click on the second option, which is match destination formatting. So, or you come here, same process but different way. You can see it. So come to your normal page, then look at the difference. You can even toggle, okay, did I want this format or did I want this format? But if you are coming from the internet, use the second format. You understand? So look at, so this is the first format. This is first format, this is second format. So I think I like the second format. So you click on what? Paste, match destination formatting. Because what you're copying, they are in words. But if you're working in Excel, you have seen the formatting name. It is value, paste as value. You understand? If you have something like this now, so you copy like this now. You copy and so you copy, so you see paste as value. You can see it now. Paste as value, not this normal contemporary paste that we all have.
Okay,
so that's the purpose.
Okay, sir.
I hope you understand,
thank you so much, sir. So, yes, thank you so much, sir. The second question, I will be the one to answer that question, because with everything that Mr. Monday taught us, please, how can we make use of them in data analysis, like all these statistical packages? I'm going to answer that. Then the third question, I want Mr. Monday to answer the third question before I answer the second question. The third question now, each time I click to copy numbers randomly generated, the number keep changing. What now happen if that is the number I'm actually using to work? So it means he's trying to ask that to keep the original number? I think you can quickly answer to that before I take this. Before I answer the second question.
So
did you get that question,
so
Mr. Monday?
I got it. So from the word himself, random number, it will keep on changing. So if the number that the exact generated from you is what you want, just copy it and go to another sheet, another cell, and right click and paste as value. Do you get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you get it now? Run between.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have 20 to 90, and you click. Sorry. Yeah. So you give me 48, and I drag down. And this is what I want. I want it that way. Just copy it. Now you've copied it like that. Come to another cell and come here and paste as value. So this is the initial number that you copied. So in as much as you are still tampering with this one, it will keep on changing because they are formulas and they are generated by the Excel itself. So you keep on changing. So just copy the one that you want to use and start making use of them. So which question again? Next.
All right. Thank you so much. I think that's let me quickly answer the second question. Now, in data analysis, there is what we call a data simulation. Like you want to simulate a data, you want to generate a data. So we normally use run between Excel formats that Mr. Monday taught us tonight to generate a data. Now, let me state this clearly that any number that you are generating from run between, they are all normally distributed because it is the system that generated them. So if you have a particular model, we normally use it to test. Oh, let's say for instance now, I have a set of data that I've collected. Let me say I've collected data for asthma patients and I've formulated a model using my statistical tools. If I want to check the performance of that model, I can quickly simulate data from Excel, run between this also data and this also data, provided that I know the range at which we have. Let's say, for instance, we have a standard measurement for high blood pressure. So I will just tell Excel, run between this lower and the upper. So by the time I generated that number, let's say I generated like 1,000 data sets to test my model and check the performance based on the different metrics that we have highlighted when we are formulating the model. So the knowledge of run between Excel, it is very, very essential in generating a data to validate our model. So please, I want us to utilize and make use of this what Mr. Monday taught us tonight, particularly in generating random numbers. So you can find it difficult to get a data to validate or to test your model, but once you have your Excel with you, you can quickly generate a random number and use it to validate the model. So any model that you are using a random number to validate and that model is not producing positive, that means that you have to go and recheck that model, because any number you are generating through Excel run between is a normally distributed number. What did I mean by normally distributed number? There are metrics that we normally use to check when your mean is equals to 0 and the variance or sigma is equals to 1. So we're going to be treating that when we get to the statistical part of this analysis. So thank you so much. Any other question, please? Are we going to get the template to work with later? So you are going to have this slide that you're going to work with later. So thank you so much, Mr. Monday, for your time. We really appreciate this. Thank you so much. So, and for our colleagues that join us from outside the country, we appreciate you. And then those that join from outside Ibadan, we also appreciate you. Thank you so much. So tomorrow, by God's grace, we are still going to be coming here by 7 p.m. We are starting 7 p.m. on dot, and we're going to be checking the other part of the data analysis using SPSS. We're going to be checking our EDA, exploratory data analysis. We're going to be checking our data transformation, and then we're going to be checking what we call a reliability test. So see you tomorrow the same time. Thank you so much for your time. Good night, please.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.